guys, it's Rachel here, and today I'm going to be doing a review video for you guys, and today's review is going to be over The Walking Dead Compendium number 1, or 9 volumes, or issues 1 through 48, however you want to look at it, but Compendium 1 of The Walking Dead. Yeah. Also, I'm going to be announcing the giveaway winner, and I'm actually going to do that right now so that when you guys continue watching the video, you won't be spoiled by anything if you are just watching it to get to that point. So I'm going to go ahead and announce the giveaway winner now. So, without further ado, the giveaway winner is Ashley from Ashley Reads. Thank you so much, everybody who entered. Thank you so much for all the support, you guys. I used a random generator to generate a winner, and I'll go ahead and link it down below if you guys are curious to the one that I used. So, back to the review. So, like I said, I'm going to be doing a review over The Walking Dead. Now, the first little bit of it is going to be a non-spoilery kind of discussion of the video of the graphic novel, and then the second half is going to be a little bit more in-depth, and it's going to I'm going to also be incorporating the TV show. So, if you are not caught up on the TV show, and if you are not caught up to this point, up to volume 9 of The Walking Dead, then you probably don't want to watch this. Pretty simple. So, what is The Walking Dead all about? Pretty much, it follows a story of a bunch of survivors. We start our story with a guy, a sheriff or a constable, whatever he is. He's in law enforcement, named Rick Grimes. And Rick wakes up in a hospital by himself after some horrible events had happened. He wakes up, he doesn't know what's going on, he starts walking around, he's alone, he starts calling for people, he's confused, he's hearing noises, and then he walks up to a door that pretty much says, "Dead inside, do not open." And what do we all do? We look inside, and all of a sudden he sees a bunch of people from what he thinks. They are decomposed, they look dead, and he doesn't understand because, like I said, he's been in a coma for all this time. And so, he leaves, and the story pretty much takes off from there. I can't go into a huge amount of detail on what it's about, simply because this story follows a lot of different characters. It follows a lot of different storylines. A lot of things happen in this graphic novel. I don't want to say that this is going to be if you're just now venturing into graphic novels, I don't know that this is necessarily the graphic novel that you want to begin with, simply because there is some very graphic scenes in the graphic novel. There is nudity, there is cussing, there's a whole bunch of really dark things that happen in the graphic novel, and so if you are easily offended, this is probably not going to be the graphic novel for you. You know, conversely, if you don't like zombies, then this is probably not the things for you. But as you all know, I love zombies, so you know, this is right up my alley. Anyway, so yeah. Overall, I gave it all together a 5 out of 5 stars. There are some volumes in here that I gave a 4 stars, but nothing got less than a 4 stars. It was all really great to me, and I really enjoyed it. So, yes. So, if that interests you, then I really recommend picking up The Walking Dead. It's awesome. Do it. So, yeah. So, now I'm going to go ahead and insert a spoiler section slide now. So, you've continued, so that means that you have read The Walking Dead all the way up to volume 10, and you've also been pretty much caught up on the TV show. So this is where we're at now. I can tell you that I was completely shocked. Unfortunately, I was not one of those that read The Walking Dead prior to watching The Walking Dead. I didn't even know that The Walking Dead was a thing until I was on Reddit and I saw that people were saying, "Oh my god, are they going to follow the graphic novel, blah blah blah," and I was like, oh, I didn't even know it was a graphic novel at all. I have watched all 4 seasons of, or is it 4 seasons? Yeah, I've watched all 4 seasons of The Walking Dead, and they pretty much go along, it's pretty much where I am as far as finishing the compendium number 1. It's pretty much to that point. Okay, here's how I feel about reading graphic novels. I don't have a really good sense of time when it comes to reading graphic novels. I always feel as if it's happening like in one day, if that makes sense, because I'm just reading to get it through. There's not really any breaks. I mean, they've mentioned a couple times in the graphic novel like how long how long they think time has passed. But it's really hard for me to get a grip on how much time has passed when it comes to reading The Walking Dead. I'm going to say that I am shocked by some of the differences between The Walking Dead graphic novel and The Walking Dead TV show. Some of the deaths that have occurred, some of the characters that were not ever included, that so many things that have happened in the graphic novel that just simply did not happen within the TV show, what they cut. Namely, how soon, we know that Lori dies, but how soon Lori dies. Andrea is kick-ass in the graphic novel. She's awesome, and instead of being completely whiny and annoying in the TV show. Also, up to this point, Andrea hasn't died yet. Judith, I think that so at first when I read the graphic novel, when I was reading that part with Judith and Lori and I watched the TV show, I wasn't sure if they were going to go the route that they did with the TV show and kill Judith off, and they didn't. But I was surprised to see that Judith had died with Lori in the graphic novel. Tyrese, I was surprised by Tyrese. I was surprised that Tyrese had died. Carol dies. Like, all these characters that are main characters in the TV show die in the graphic novel. I'm also surprised at the personality of some of the characters as from the graphic novel to the TV show. So when we first meet Michonne pretty much hooks up with Tyrese. Like, okay, some of the relationships in the graphic novel, I'm just like, what the hell? So, Andrea and Dale are a thing. Carol and Tyrese are a thing. That just blows my mind. And then Tyrese cheats on Carol with Michonne, and then Michonne and Tyrese are a thing. Also, Tyrese doesn't have a sister. Tyrese has a daughter, and a daughter who has a boyfriend, and there are characters that are in the graphic novel that are not in the TV show, or they are, but for a very small amount of time. Vice versa, there are characters in the TV show that are not in the graphic novel. The most one that everyone knows, probably gonna know about, is Daryl. Daryl is not in the graphic novel. He was created for the TV show. I don't know which one I liked more than the other. I think that they're both really great, and I think that you can enjoy both of them as a separate entity. I know that sometimes, like, you'll read a book and then you'll watch the movie and you'll say one is better than the other. In this case, although it's the same world and pretty much the same characters, I don't think that you are missing anything if you read one or watch one and then don't do the other, if that makes sense. I'm glad I've read the graphic novels. I think, or the first compendium of the graphic novels, they're really, really interesting. They're much, much more vulgar than the TV show, but obviously it's a TV show. There's a lot more sex in the graphic novels, which I actually found really enjoyable. I found it enjoyable that they included the sex scenes because, you know, people are still people. People are still gonna do it, you know? Like, and when it goes to the TV show, they're really only showing Maggie and Glenn. But in this one, you're getting Dale and Andrea, you're getting Tyrese, Carol, Tyrese, Michonne, and then all those scenes, and then the one scene with Shane and Lori. You're getting that, but you're also getting some really graphic stuff in The Walking Dead. Like, when I say graphic novel, this is really graphic. Like, there's rape, all kinds of craziness. The governor is a lot more twisted in The Walking Dead in the graphic novel than he is as far as the TV show goes. They initially show you the governor in the TV show, he's quiet, he's not quiet, but he's shown to be a leader, shown to be caring. And in The Walking Dead, you don't really ever see a point in the governor when he is ever any less evil than what you are supposed to see him as. But it's crazy. The graphic novel is really crazy. But I can say with certainty, Hershel. Okay, if you've read this, Hershel. Oh my god. So in the TV show, we know that at the end of season 3, Hershel is the one that dies. But in the graphic novel, it is not Hershel that dies that death. It's Tyrese. And I'm just like, what? Oh my god. When the governor does capture Michonne and Herschel in the TV show, but in the graphic novel they captured Tyrese and Michonne. Michonne of course lives because Michonne's a badass, but they off Tyrese in the graphic novel in the very last couple pages, and I was just blown away because I was like, no way, like, not Tyrese. Tyrese is supposed to be this massive awesome character, but so there's no more Tyrese in the graphic novel, and that kind of blew my mind. But of course in the TV show he's continuing, so I don't know. Like I said, I think that you can enjoy the graphic novel and the TV show as two separate entities and still get a lot of good feelings, if that makes sense. I don't know. Like I said, I gave The Walking Dead, the compendium, 5 out of 5 stars. Of course, I feel the same way about the TV show. I love the TV show. You know, it's my favorite TV show of all time, probably. Although the 4th season kind of sucked. Although I know it's a build up to the 5th season, which is going to be apparently crazy. So right now I'm in the midst of reading the 2nd compendium, and I've already finished the 1st part of it, and we've already been introduced to new characters. So yeah, overall, like I said, enjoyable, liked it, of course, zombies. But yeah, so if you guys, obviously I hope you have read the graphic novel and watched the TV show, and that's why you're still watching this. So if you have any thoughts, go ahead and comment them on down below, because I would love to discuss this stuff with you. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!